This is Alice Murray's Assessment 2. Drummond Place is a retirement community in Carlton. Of 90 apartments, 20 remain unsold. The business objective is to sell out within a year. This community has a lot of programs that can help people maintain their well-being as they age. The campaign focuses on the awareness and consideration phases of the customer journey to feed the funnel and generate new leads. Using the ratio of 1 in every 20 that purchases, marketing needs to deliver at least 400 new qualified leads. The campaign objective is to increase our web traffic by 25% within 3 months using a highly targeted campaign landing page. When they've registered their details, the salespeople work on conversion. Our primary target and the main focus of this campaign is independent retirees over 65 within a 10k radius of Carlton. We're seeking owner-occupiers of houses worth more than $1 million that can afford our product and still fund their lifestyle. Behaviours include eating out, travel, gardening, wellness, golf and the arts. Because they've retired, we can target them on any day of the week. When they downsize to a new home, they want to improve their lifestyle so they can enjoy their retirement years with less stress. There is a secondary target. It's people 40 to 65, a relative doing the research for the parent across Melbourne. For the campaign landing page, I'm directing all traffic from the campaign ads to this to measure their effectiveness. It will be set up as a responsive design to work on both desktop and mobile. It doesn't direct you back to the homepage. You stay on this page until you've explored it and hopefully registered your details. The headline communicates the primary customer value proposition, and we can do A/B testing to check the effectiveness of different versions. The copy speaks to the user benefits and the copywriting matches the ads. 3 rotating images speak to different points of interest for retirees, introducing the subject of the offer. The lead magnet and call to action is to book a masterclass. It's split into 3 to track response to each. It goes into a form fill for data capture and then the salesperson contacts them. The design is bold and black to stand out in keeping with the brand palette. As the user travels down the page, the next section includes general information, the location map, the option to download floor plans and view communal features, all further engagements that can be measured, and then an invitation to book a tour directly if they don't want to attend a masterclass. We can track form completions as goal conversions in Google Analytics. There's a resident testimonial video on life at Drummond Place, which should retain visitors for longer. Finally, the national brand Australian Unity is the operator. Their details lend authority. So because we want to generate traffic to the page, I'll start with a text search campaign. Later, I can re-engage previous visitors with ads specifically written for remarketing. This campaign is going to focus on the primary target audience, retirees 65 plus within a 10k radius of Carlton. Paid search is an efficient demand-driven channel, likely to be the best performer in terms of cost per lead, as users are already searching for relevant terms. Scale can be lacking, as there's a finite number of people searching those terms, so it acts as a foundation for the campaign, with additional channels on top that will extend the reach. I'll start with automatic bidding while I learn what the clicks are going to cost. It's a fairly defined audience, so I would set a maximum cost per click of $98 per day, which is a $3,000 a month investment, and then track the performance. When doing keyword research, I've identified product keywords: retirement home, retirement community, over 55s living, retirement apartments, wellness facilities, and then I've included location, retirement Carlton. And information keywords: downsize, seniors living, age-friendly, healthy retirement, care services, and again, location, downsize northern suburbs. I avoided retirement Melbourne as it would be too expensive and too broad. I did include more expensive short keyword phrases for awareness at the top of the funnel and then cheaper, longer tail keywords at the lower end of the funnel where there's more intent, like downsizing house to save money and independent units for sale. I can also set up ad groups by location for surrounding suburbs, retirement Fitzroy, Brunswick, etc. The ads are written to solve the customer's problem, make it relevant to their situation, and relate to the campaign page as the solution. I've included a clickable site link as an ad extension. By making sure the keywords in the ad group are relevant and the ad text is performing, testing and fine-tuning them and then checking their performance, I'll improve the quality score. So that's looking at the data from the landing pages, keeping the highest performing keywords and removing the less relevant ones. The quality score influences the cost and effectiveness of the paid campaigns and depends on the click-through rate, relevance of the keyword to the ad group and the ad's text, and also the relevance of the landing page. Once we see improvements in the click-through rate, we get higher rankings and lower costs and therefore a higher ROI. I haven't gone into remarketing here, but I would use custom audiences based on website visitors who landed on the page and didn't interact, also those who clicked through to the contact form and didn't complete it. I would also use the non-remarketing custom intent option to reach new customers actively searching for downsizing. The Google Display Network would be used as a prospecting tool to build brand awareness as a top of funnel channel, but I know not to expect too much from conversion because it's high volume and low intent. It allows you to target specifically by audience affinities and in-market segment targeting. Once I've set up targeting by demographics and devices, I can add categories of relevance to retirees like finance, health, golf, and gardening. Because it's the same segments used in Google Analytics, we can easily see what has the highest conversion rates. I haven't used affinity audiences because I don't think it's as useful for retirees. Not all seniors act the same. Property is fairly visual, so you can use and test different images. Offering different messages will build frequency and amplify the impact. I would use static image ads, animated ads, and video ads to increase audience engagement. I'd also create mobile versions because people shopping for real estate are often in their car. Using aspiration in property ads with attractive people and products can help the audience place themselves there. I'd use video and imagery to show off the product with some animated design features to make them more noticeable. The copy needs to be compelling, targeted and relevant, so I'd A/B test images, headlines and call to action. If I was setting up remarketing ads, I'd link them back to what they visited on the site, such as have a look at this floor plan to see if it's for you. Then I'd assess the demographic performance. If I'm not getting enough volume from people 65 plus in Carlton, I might include 55 to 64 to test, and I'd also review the placements of the campaign and optimise. For social media, I've focused on Facebook because although retirees are also active on Instagram, Pinterest and YouTube, they don't compare in volume. Paid social drives awareness and consideration, and it allows us to be very targeted with extensive testing capabilities. Organic social is more difficult as Australian Unity won't allow Drum and Place to have its own page. Content must be posted on the main AU page, which has a national following, but we can boost posts. For driving traffic and leads to the landing page, I've chosen to do a video ad, like a link click ad. It features likes for the page, so I need to engage. Using dynamic creative, Facebook can build different types of ad sets to test against each other. The ad content responds to the audience's needs with a 15-second video of photographic stills with text overlaid of the apartments and shared spaces, culminating in a call to action, learn more, that targets the campaign page, and a news feed link flagging the masterclasses. Although I'd like this ad to generate leads, I've chosen not to set it up as a lead gen ad because I want them to end up on the campaign page rather than a form fill on Facebook. The objective I'm selecting is traffic, as I want to drive traffic to the landing page for consideration. Our audience will be created using the Facebook audience tool, using our key demographic information. Then I can add demographics that match their persona, for instance, financial level, life events, retired, interests like travel, health, golf and gardening. Then I'll add connection types, friends of people who like my page. I've chosen automatic placements, but will check if any are inappropriate for retirees. The placement will be in the news feed. We can build a new Facebook custom audience based on our website traffic by placing a Facebook pixel on there. We can also use our existing customer list to create a lookalike audience in Ads Manager. So the campaign ecosystem. In the awareness phase, the customer recognises the need to downsize, but they don't know whether that's to a smaller home or to a retirement community. The paid search, Facebook ads and display ads all have messaging that communicate the benefits of a healthy, wealthy retirement. The intention is to drive qualified traffic to the landing page, measured on Google Analytics. Those that visited the page will be remarketed to, as they might not want to attend a masterclass now, but they might be in the very early stages of what can be a very long time frame to purchase. The landing page is the key asset for consideration and conversion, as it provides details of the community, the opportunity to register for the masterclass, and various other ways to engage. The existing email list can be marketed to as part of the consideration phase. While they're already aware of Drum and Place, they don't know about the masterclasses. We don't have any earned media in this campaign, as we don't have a dedicated Facebook page. We haven't really employed any other strategies like influencer advocacy. So, for awareness, it's social, search and display, targeting a broad audience. For consideration, there's paid media talking to a more qualified audience, and the landing page. For conversion, it's getting them to the physical site, and to re-engage those that have fallen off, it's getting them back to the campaign landing page. So there are a lot of things we can measure on our page. The campaign objective is to increase traffic to the website, so we'll be measuring unique users, but the main measure of success will be the cost of new customer acquisition from the increased traffic we've hopefully generated to the landing page. Because we're sending them all to the landing page, we'll be able to see where the traffic's coming from in Google Analytics and work out the cost per lead from each source, Facebook, paid search or display. So I'll be measuring cost per lead in this instance, dividing the number of leads from each channel by the media investment. Analysing the acquisition metrics will help me see what's working and where I might need to improve both the campaign creative and the landing page. If I was getting a lot of views to the landing page but low conversions, I would look at the relationship between the ads and the landing page content, test it, measure which ads were working and which weren't. Although I've designed them to speak to each other, Google's ad quality score and Facebook's ad relevance score are tools I can use to check that the content's relevant and matches intent. I can also check the performance of the individual ads and increase the spending on the ads that performed best. Thank you.